and welcome back to Claire's Clues. On today's video, we'll be talking about the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. See, in this book, he talks about how there are 6 lessons for us to learn. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 being, we need to recognize the good things. No matter how small they are, we need to focus on them. And instead of focusing on the negative, we focus solely on the positive. And what we'll find is that we'll start producing positive results. And for the things that we do day to day, we'll start putting more time, energy, and effort into the things that we truly care about because our mental attitude towards it is positive. Therefore, our body will start to replicate positive action towards whatever it is we have to do. So moving on to lesson 2, it talks about how we live in the present. So if you can focus on the now, focus and concentrate solely on the present, you'll find that you'll always be a happier person. Because you're not stressed about the things that you haven't done yet, or what's coming up tomorrow, or the things that you need to get done but haven't started. You don't need to worry about that, because if you're living in the present, you'll find that you will be so much better off. Life will be a party, a grand festival. And because of that, because you're living in the moment, and because you're living in the now, you'll find that you'll be better off. So, your past was your present, and your future will be your present. So to quickly explain this, it talks about how your past, at some point in time when you were in it, that was the present for you. That was the now. But now, being in the present, that's now become the past. And in the future, you will find that there will be moments in time that will be your present. You'll be there solely just focusing on what it is you're doing then and there. You won't be worried about the past or what's to come next, but you'll be solely in that moment, making it your present. So lesson number 3, guys, is life is interesting when you have a dream. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal, and if you implement steps to reach that goal and you have a plan to break it down, you'll find that you'll be far better off, that life will be very, very interesting, and you'll start to do things and find things that you never thought were possible or that you didn't know existed. So if you don't know what your dream is and you're wondering, well, how do I find that out? The best way to do this is to go out and start exploring, start looking around, meet people, go places, travel, whatever it might be. You'll find by doing this that you'll start to wean out the things that you don't like, and you'll find and discover things that you love, the passions that you want to go after. And you'll start finding things that you could have as a hobby or that you want to invest all your time into, whatever it might be. That's how we find what our goal is, what our dream is. And from that point in time, we can start working back. We can start working in small steps to find out where we start to get there and how to maintain that. So lesson 4, guys, is everyone learns differently. So some people have visual and verbal cues, while others need solidarity and they need visual cues. So some people need to learn visually and hear it, while others need to do it on their own and have some sort of a visual cue for it. So they need some information, or they might need pictures, or they might need some detailed explanation other than someone just telling them this is how it is, this is what you've got to do, because I'm sure a lot of us don't learn that way. But if you do, that's totally fine too. There's nothing wrong with it, because no matter what, however you learn, it's not wrong, it's just different. And we're all different, because imagine if we were all the same. Imagine if we all learnt the same way. Life would be pretty boring. Your friends would be pretty dull because it's basically a replication of you. So by being different, embrace that. Embrace being different because it's a good thing. And no matter how you learn, it means that you can just find ways to fit you. So lesson 5, guys, is become better than you are. So always strive and achieve to do better, be better. And when we strive to be better than we are, everything around us will start to change and follow suit. So if we start being better people personally, like mentally, physically, you'll find that your surroundings will start to change as well. All for the better and all for the positives. So what you'll do is you'll start implementing little things day by day. And you'll think, they're little things, they're not a big deal, they're not going to change a lot of stuff. But what you'll find is over a lifetime, or even over the next 6 to 12 months, your life will start to correlate with the things that you think and do. So imagine that you've woken up one day and decided, I need some new friends. But what you're going to do is you're not going to get rid of the ones that you've got currently. You're just going to start to wean through the ones that you have. You're going to start to realize that some people are better off spending time with than others. Some people cultivate a good image and other people don't. And what you'll start by doing that is you'll find that you'll spend more time with the right people. You'll start hanging around people that can help you move further along in life than others will. You'll find that the people that just want to hang out and sort of sit around and go out and drink or party or, as fun as that might be, believe me, I do understand, it doesn't get us any further to our goals. So by doing this, by changing the way we are personally, by changing our aspirations, our goals, our self-image, it will start to replicate in our lives. We'll have a mirror image of ourselves externally. So number 6, guys, lesson 6 is all about follow your heart. So if you're following your heart and your aspirations, whatever your heart is, there you will find a treasure. So what he means by this is inside your heart, you have aspirations in life. There is the true you, what you really think of what you want to do and what you want to become. And what you'll find is that if you follow your heart, it's almost like listening to your gut. You'll take the right path to do the things that you want to achieve. And you'll find that by doing this, you won't prolong or procrastinate on things that aren't going to help you get to your goal, aren't going to help you achieve the things you really want to do in life. So when it comes to what you want, the universe will somehow conspire in a way to make this happen, to help you achieve whatever it is your goal might be. Because no matter what, even if you put in 1% of the effort, you'll find that the universe somehow, some way, will put things in your path to help you achieve that, to help you get there. Whether it be a job or a person or, maybe it's just a different routine. Whatever it might be, there will be something to help guide you in a way that will help your goals come to fruition. So whatever you desire, write it down, set a goal, work backwards, go from there. Break it down into bite-sized pieces because that's all it takes. And again, even if it's only 1% of the effort that you're putting in, that's enough to get you closer to your goal. All right, guys, to quickly summarize all this, lesson 1 was about recognize the good things. So always focusing on the positives. Don't focus on the negatives because if you're focusing on those negatives, you'll find that you'll only start to replicate negative things. Your actions will become a habit. Therefore, you want to start implementing positive thoughts, positive feelings. And what you'll find by doing all of this is that you will be better off as a person. All right, now number 2, he talks about live in the present, be in the now. Understand what's going on right now. Don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow or what's to come. Think about what you're doing right now and focus solely on that. Because if you can do that, what you'll find is that your life, as you as a person, you'll be far, far happier. You won't be stressed, you won't be anxious, and you won't have to worry about all the things that could or would happen. See, these are the things that we generally get caught up on. So let's focus on the now, because this way we can help ourselves get one step closer to where we really want to be in life. Now, lesson 3 is all about life is an interesting dream. Interesting when you have dreams. So dream big, go out there. If you don't know what your dream is, explore, find out. Because no matter what, there will always be something out there for everyone. And lesson 4, he talks about everyone has different ways of learning, which is very true. And even though it might be different, it doesn't make it wrong. We all have certain niches and we all have weaknesses in some areas. But no matter what, we can learn to adapt to these. We can always work on them, fix them, change them, however it might be. It's never wrong, it's just different. So lesson 5 is become better than you are. Work on being a better person. So when we strive to be a better person, talks about how everything around us will start to form such a manner that we will reflect in our actions what we think and do. What we think and feel. And lesson 6 talks about follow your heart. So everyone has a desire in life. Everyone has a goal or a dream that they really want to go after. And what you'll find is by going after it, by really putting your time and energy into whatever it is that you truly desire, you'll find the universe will find ways to give that to you, or at least give you a helping hand to get there. So no matter what, guys, always go after whatever it is you truly aspire to have or do or be in life, because no one can stop you other than you. We are our only obstacles in life, unfortunately. And although as many of us would love to point the finger and say, oh, it's a bad day, it's raining, I just can't do what I want to do, or, this person does this, so I can't do it either, that's not true. There are multiple businesses that do the same thing, But you know what? They all share in profit. So no matter what it is you want to go after it. There are no excuses and no obstacles other than our own and other than ourselves. So I hope that worked out all well for you guys. We'll be making a lot more of these videos for this training series to help you with your personal development goals, but that's all for now. So leave a comment below on what you like the most, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Claire's Clues. Bye guys!